Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another day in our life. It is Vlogmas day 2, and we're gonna just bring you along for a day in our life of whatever. I don't know. We're gonna try to do a better job at vlogging today than we did yesterday, because yesterday was like the update vlog of where we've been, why we haven't been vlogging, the chaos in our life, and today is a new day. It is a Friday, so we still have to do our homeschool, which you guys know I'm working on pulling Kaylee out of the cyber school, and we're gonna do basically child-led homeschooling. So you're not gonna see a whole lot of stuff with her homeschool other than like play-based learning. We'll share a lot of play-based learning for neurospicy children on this channel. And we're probably gonna be doing like a big rebranding. So I have 2 ideas that I wanna run past you guys and see what you guys think. I really just woke up and said she's too tired and she wants to go back to sleep. So she's gonna go back to sleep. I'm going to work on making myself some breakfast. I've got a bunch of avocados here I need to use, so I'm probably gonna make some form of avocado toast. And then I think we're gonna also make some more bread because homemade bread is the best and I've been living off of it. I'm really sad I don't have any of my homemade bread because I accidentally left it out and now it's as hard as a rock. So unfortunately, I've got to finish up this loaf of crappy store-bought white bread to make my avocado toast. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna make bread today. I was going to look through all of our homeschool stuff to see what we have to do today, but the computer that we use for that is dead, so it's charging. So we're gonna eat our toast and go from there. So I am down here editing the vlog and uploading Vlogmas day 1. And while I'm here, I wanted to kind of pick your brains about something. So I'm thinking about like rebranding this channel and my gaming channel, and maybe also starting a 3rd channel. I did start a scuba diving channel for my dad, which some of you have seen, and also a cooking channel for my mom. They're kind of just sitting stagnant right now because we're not really doing anything. So really this channel and my gaming channel are the 2 main things here. And I am working through a diagnosis in autism myself. Obviously the 2 older kids have it. Pretty sure Everly is gonna have something as well. And so I'm thinking about like rebranding the channels to kind of make my channels obvious that like that's how we're living our life. Like our life is not the same as every other vlogger's channel because we are living on the spectrum. So I'm thinking about rebranding this channel to be Life on the Spectrum, and then my gaming channel would be like Danny G Gaming on the Spectrum. And then I'm thinking I've been enjoying trying to read, but I don't have the motivation to do it because then like the motivation is like to get to the end and like that's it, and my brain still like wants more. So I think I still want more like discussion of those books. So I'm thinking about starting a book channel called Reading on the Spectrum, and it'll just be all about like how my brain thinks about books and like book reviews from somebody who is not a neurotypical brain reading a book, who might struggle to read a little bit, things like that. Books that like really capture the brain, like my brain, because my brain perceives things differently than other people. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a bad idea? Let me know. I want to know, because I think we're definitely gonna be like rebranding everything to be like, this is our life on the spectrum. We've always known something is different. If you follow the channel, you know we are not the same family as like all these other perfect family vloggers out there. That's not us at all, and you probably follow us for those reasons. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna get this vlog uploaded. All right, we are gonna start making some bread, and I'm gonna bring you guys along so that you can see how I do it. You know what else I want to do, and I think I'm gonna start this here because if I'm doing Vlogmas, I think I can use this to keep track or like keep myself on track. I want to start a sourdough bread starter. I got all the stuff for it. I have not started it yet. So we're going to do a sourdough bread starter starting now, today. So to get this done, we're going to start our artisan bread and then we're going to do a sourdough bread starter. Okay, so for this, we're going to need a nice big old bowl. It doesn't have to be this big, but pretty big. So we're going to put the bowl here and we're going to fill this up with 1.5 cups of warmish water. It shouldn't be like burning, but it should feel warm on your fingers, but not like burning your fingers off when you touch it. So 1.5 cups of warm water. So there's our 1.5 cups of warm water. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next, we're adding in 1 packet of active dry yeast. This is not instant yeast. However, the original recipe that I followed and I tailored mine off of did say instant yeast. I didn't have instant yeast at the time, so I've modified all of this to work for me the way that I like it, and pretty much everybody has tried it said it's the best bread they've ever had at this point. So 1 packet of dry yeast, and then we are going to stir that around very lightly. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to kind of mix this around a little bit, trying to get out any chunks. And then there's some sugar on the bottom. So I'm just kind of mixing the sugar in. And we're gonna cover this guy and let him sit for 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna use a red dish towel to cover this with for 10 minutes. Good morning, Grandma. This is what we do while we wait for the yeast to rise. So here's what this looks like after 10 minutes. So we're adding in 3 cups of flour and a little bit more. And then we can't miss the salt because I made that mistake one time and boy, oh boy. Don't do that again. 2 teaspoons of, we need 2 teaspoons of coarse salt. I'm also making a Italian, what I call my Italian version. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of basil, and a teaspoon of oregano. Is what does it with this bread. Makes it smell so good. Hi. You have a present. What's in there?
Which kind do you want?
Oh, we've got Play-Doh. I want this one.
They're on different legs.
Okay.
I know that one's probably blue. I see it.
How can you tell that this one's gonna be blue instead of pink? There's no way.
It's blue.
Oh, it is blue. You're right. It's blue. Thank you. So I've got this all mixed up so it looks like this. And it's a little bit sticky. I don't know if you can tell. A little bit sticky to the touch. Cover it in flour if we really want to, but we're not going to. We're just gonna take our towel here and cover this for 3 to 4 hours. And we'll come back to it later. Okay, so we are gonna start our sourdough starter. What I've done is I've gone to the Dollar Tree and I've bought one of these. I don't know how big this is, if it says. I don't know how big it is. It's this big. I don't need anything bigger than this right now. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I got this. It has a little lid on top. We're not really gonna screw the lid on the whole way though, but anyway, we've got this, and then I'm gonna be using a scale. So I've got this scale because I'm gonna be measuring 60 grams of everything pretty much all the time. If you don't have a scale, you are gonna use a half a cup of the whole wheat flour and 1/4 cup of water. So I'm just gonna zero mine out and I'm using 60 grams of each. If you have the option to weigh it, it's gonna work better for you just because the weight is a little bit more accurate than using a measuring cup that you can like overfill or underfill or anything like that. But it also works really well if you use those, so yeah. All right, so we need about half a cup or 60 grams of the whole wheat flour. Putting that in, we're at 54 right now. Too much. So now we're gonna add 60 grams of warm water, and you've gotta be really precise because you wanna overdo it. Okay, now we're gonna mix this with a fork until it's kind of like a yucky paste. So here we go. See if it focuses. Looks like that. Just like this real goopy looking paste. And we're gonna just lay the cover on top, or you can cover it with plastic wrap and leave it in a place that's about 75 degrees or so. We're gonna have these little elves protect it with the other jars so it hides. It blends in with the rest of them, kind of, except it's not blue, but it's there. Kaylee ate her breakfast, which is good. That means maybe we'll have a decent day, because when she's hangry, she's hangry. So we're over here doing, Kaylee decided she wanted to play school and we're doing math. Grandma got sucked in as usual. If we're playing something, Grandma gets sucked in, right? It's always sucked in always. So I'm giving math problems and they're doing it. We did 3 plus 3 plus 3. Did you get it, Kaylee?
Yeah.
What is it?
9.
9? You're so smart. Which was your favorite math problem?
Plus 2 plus 1.
Why is that one your favorite?
Because I liked it.
Good morning. Are you trying to whistle that wiggly tooth out?
No, I'm just trying to whistle.
Just trying to whistle. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Love you.
I kind of got to whistle because I had one tooth out.
Yeah, you did. How's that one tooth doing?
Good.
It's gonna take a while for the adult tooth to come in for that because that was a back molar. Haven't lost it yet. If anybody's taking guesses, we need to do bets.
The top or the bottom?
Yeah, the bottom. When do you think the bottom's gonna fall out? What do you think, Mads? Do you think you'll keep it till after Christmas, or do you think you're gonna get a visit from the Tooth Fairy and Santa all at the same time?
After Christmas.
You're gonna hold on to it till after Christmas? Okay, we'll see. Everybody should start their day with some bacon, right?
Yeah.
You think, yeah? Everybody likes bacon.
Bacon.
Alrighty, so we're back with our bread. It looks like this. I probably could let it rise for another hour or so if I wanted to, but I'm hungry and I'm gonna be eating it for lunch, and that means I still have another hour and a half or so to go before it's ready. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the next part of this. So I think I let it rise for almost 3 hours. I usually like to let it rise for 4, but we're gonna go with 3 today. And we are getting some parchment paper. So the parchment paper down. I always put it with the curved edges down, because if you don't put it this way, it's gonna like curl up on you or roll up on you depending on how much you're using. So I'm doing that. Okay, we're putting some flour down. I put a decent amount down on here, and then when I'm done forming my dough, I'll just like, the sink's right here, so I'll just like wipe the extra off into the sink. So we've got this, you punch it down real good. And then we're gonna try to get as much out. Like I said, mine is still really sticky at this point, so. And it works for me. I've never had any issues. So. It's okay if it sticks to the paper. When it fully cooks, it will come right off. It's not gonna like be adhered to the paper for a long amount of time. So you don't have to worry about it sticking to the paper. I just wanted to show you guys too close up what this dough ball looks like. Now, if you don't have, like, there's a little piece of garlic sticking out here, and these are all the seasonings I put in. If you didn't put the seasonings in, it's not gonna change anything. It just isn't gonna look like this, but it's not really like super sticky anymore. It's a little bit sticky, little. But it should just kind of like maintain this little ball shape. It's not flattening out a whole lot. So we're just gonna cover them up and come back in about 45 minutes. All right, guys, so it's been 45 minutes, and I do want to say the other thing is make sure you put your oven on at 450 with the Dutch oven on the inside to heat up. So I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to score around the outside of it so that as this is growing, it has room to expand because it'll rise in the oven a little bit more. Alrighty, so here we go. I made a big slit down the side, and then I just decided to make a little extra decorative ones. As you cut, like you can see, this was pretty sharp cut, but now it's starting to expand, and it'll all expand and open up while it's in the oven. So you can see it's already starting to expand since I've put it into the Dutch oven. I'm also going to take 2 ice cubes, and we're going to just kind of like slide the ice cubes down wherever I can get them to fit on the insides, like that. You can hear them sizzling real good. We're going to put the lid back on, and we're going to bake this for 30 minutes with the lid on and then 12 minutes with the lid off. All right, guys, here it is. Yum! It smells so good. Nice and crispy on the outside. It's hot, really hot. So we have to let it cool down a little bit. After spending all day slaving away to make this bread, which my family and I have pretty much destroyed already, my kids want microwave mac and cheese and hot dogs. So there you have it.
I'm gonna make it almost like a picture frame.
I love that. Good job. So the girls have been really into Monster High all of a sudden. Right? Okay. So we printed off some coloring sheets and we're coloring them. And Kaylee, look at yours. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was the first one. I was the one who was thinking about it.
You
so
did.
I
That
got
was
the one
your
that
idea.
was drawing the whole way first.
So the nightgowns I got for the kids for Christmas came. Turn this way so I can see how pretty it is. Look how beautiful that is. These are so cute. So they have like this little like almost like cape. Yeah, and it's got little fluff on the bottom and on the sleeves. Is it comfortable? So cute. So Target had these. As you can hear, Evie's just thrilled. They had them on Target for $30 a piece, and I was not about to buy them for $30. Look at you. For $30 each, but I was not about to spend $90 to have 3 of them. But they put them on a sale for $14 and... All right, so anyway, $30. They had them on sale for $14, and then they had it buy 2, get 1 free. So we got 2 for $14 and a free one. You ready to get changed again? Yeah. Okay. So I have to show you guys this thing that I just got. Super funny. I hope you guys think it's as funny as I do. Probably not. It's not like hysterically funny, but if you know me as a person, you know I like Star Wars. Okay, so anyway, what I was trying to say is we're running a 5K tomorrow. I'm probably going to do like between 12 and 11 minute mile tomorrow, and Danny and his dad are going to walk it. It's one where you get like a scratch off ticket at the end, and when you cross the finish line you get it, and then you scratch it off and you can like win a prize. So you're like running for money for some people. I'm not running it for that reason. I'm running it because I actually have to do training tomorrow for the Dopey Challenge, but it was Christmas themed, so this is what I'll be wearing. I just got it. It's at Walmart for $22 for anybody who wants to know. I will be wearing the Christmas Darth Vader sweater. The kids are downstairs playing monkey in the middle with my mom. Danny left work and then went to a friend's house tonight, so I don't think you're seeing them in this vlog at all today. And tomorrow we're doing that 5K, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. I'm gonna get everybody to bed because it's a little after 7 o'clock. Try to get to sleep. Y'all know that's not my thing. And hopefully wake up feeling okay and ready for this race tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Holy moly, it's loud down there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.